We're gonna know.
https://youtube.com/at Brittnimitchell 1996 C equals can you lfx for a pkpk subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Let me know if y'all want to play with the sliders up on any of my NBA 2K games including NBA 2k26 and NBA. Let me know if y'all want to play with the sliders up on any of my NBA 2K including NBA 2k26 and NBA 2k25.
Hey, Jay, working yesterday. What's up? Playing fucking Mike. You hear me now? There we go. Let's get it.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visitors.
Serving up some holiday basketball.
This is going to be a tough game. Hall of Fame. Let's go.
Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season.
Let's get it.
Hey, and we're in for a treat.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Alex Len, Kyrie Irving out there with Cameron Thomas, and it's Isley in at the small forward position. And that one's good. Irving.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Here's Edwards. Banked it in off the glass.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Fuck out playing 2K, my favorite.
Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Playing any basketball game, my safe haven.
Thomas against James, 6 to shoot. Thomas passes to Isley. Lets it go from deep.
That's all.
Stockton's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
It's deflected. They get it back. Pass to Jeffries. Edwards for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this. Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And they double up Edwards. Pass to Freeman for 3. Rebounded by Stockton. The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Lynn can't hit. It's picked off. No good that time.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Pass to Freeman. Back to Edwards. Here's Freeman. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Heading to the court.
And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. You look at the Spurs, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've really delivered so far, playing with incredible energy and just steamrolling lesser teams.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Lee's checked in.
I think we go handball still if we don't reach.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Stockton. Here's Lynn. Over Adams.
That's all.
No good off the glass.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
It's Edwards with a drive, and so he draws the foul.
Only played a
to the
number.
line to shoot a pair. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game now, and he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And so he hits both.
7-4.
Star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Lee. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit
Fast
the
foul.
shot.
We're getting more power forward.
And will go to the line. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night. Vanderbilt checked in for Los Angeles.
Talking.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. Outside Vanderbilt from behind the arc. Counted from distance.
Oh, three. Here's seven.
This guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Irving with it. Picked up by James. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly
See,
speak
we
with
can play
Ginger
right
Reddick.
They don't want
I
this
asked
in.
Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Brooklyn with possession here after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Irving looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Lynn from downtown. The shot no good.
And there comes a point when, for a team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of the misses.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Lee. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Taking on last year's champions, who recently toasted them in the NBA Finals.
Back to Lee.
Oh,
good D by Edwards. Los Angeles leading by 5. 1:19 left to play in the first. Fades and shoots. Not going to go that time. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Stockton, pass to Lee. Now Irving. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Lynn is good.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Lakers. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding
49.
streak. When it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Here's Irving.
But it's not like I can't play a Hall of Fame this stressful. I know I play, but the two take it the best use at all. Oh.
Edwards finds Vanderbilt. He's looking good.
59. Let's go.
Looks like
Hall of Fame.
It would be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Here's Lee.
Let's go.
No good on the 3. Edwards looking it over. Here's the 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Go in for quarter.
It's Los Angeles. They lead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Steven Adams out there. Jared Vanderbilt.
Right here, 99. Let's go.
Then there's Edwards. And it's Jeffries in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Lee. Capella, screen on Edwards. Lee. And he slams it in one-handed.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Basket by Edwards.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Oh, that. I see that.
Here's Lee. He's got 5. Over Edwards. And it's blocked by Edwards.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Vanderbilt. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse.
Coming up, Brooklyn,
He
you need
wants
it.
a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates. And it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And how about we check the numbers for him?
For the Nets, number 24, Cameron Thomas.
Thomas outside.
It's ridiculous how we playing without Hall of Fame.
Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. And the Nets miss again. Los Angeles leading by 13. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Detroit Pistons.
And you know, for that matchup with the Knicks, that's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn.
Doesn't work for it.
Pass to Stockton. Thomas outside. Here's Stockton to win the run. It's rebounded by Jeffries.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Edwards, no good. Nets trail by 15. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Inside. And stolen by Edwards. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Edwards has got 15 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Lynn's checked in for Capella. And looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the top glass cleaners over the past 10 games. Steven Adams on top.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards.
Playing
so well as of late.
Irving, the pass to Stockton. And he'll draw a foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Now here's Edwards. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable.
Ron, you gotta hit that.
Shot by James, no good. Nets trail by 16. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
Here's Thomas. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Just 4 to shoot.
That's all.
No good with the triple.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Here's Edwards. Brooklyn pulls it in. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
And And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 18. It's stolen by James. And here they come. High arcing shot. And a nice bucket inside from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got 10 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
There's a Hall of Fame. There's a Hall of Fame.
Edwards against Irving. A minute 35 left in the first half.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And the Nets making a change here. Grant's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Nets, number 9, Jeremy Grant.
Here's Primo. Check by James. Down low. Here's Lynn.
I don't grab it.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Nets ball.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Lakers, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot.
When I look at the Lakers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now here's Adams. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Edwards for 3. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Perfect 15.
He's been pretty much unstoppable.
The mentality.
Nets trail by 20. Irving for 3. And the Nets another 3.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Edwards against Irving. James outside. Launches a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Then on our team, let's go.
Dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Back to Irving. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career. Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Irving against Edwards. The 3, James nails it from 3. James has got 9. Nets trail by 21.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And stolen by Edwards. Up in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Los Angeles running away with it. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You gotta face Ant-Man.
For the matchup with the Timberwolves,
Silver.
they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Nets.
Poor communication right now. They've been out of sync offensively. You can feel the frustration building.
Man, they've been taking some wacky shots out there. Looking like Ernie out there.
Hey, easy. I got a J.
Subscribe.
And that is going to do it for us.
Look at this dark horse, by the way. Oh.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Los Angeles leading by 21. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Cam Thomas. Also Kyrie Irving out there. And it's Stockton in at the 4 slot. And the Nets shooting poorly. Just 30% so far. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Edwards. Deflected. And they get it back. Checking out the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the Nets from range the last 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
The 3 has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
Here's Edwards. Adams with a screen on Irving. It's Edwards with a drop. Whoa!
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go, 3. Let's go.
Big time right there.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Now here's Irving. He's got 14.
Hey, which one I want this?
And a look now at the breakdown between 3s and 2s for the Lakers.
So many things to like about what this offense is doing right now. A strong approach, connecting from long range, and scoring in a number of ways.
Irving against Edwards. Out to James. Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Edwards. And they double up Edwards. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. He buries it from 3.
What's that country? Let's go.
13.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's Lynn. Adams covering. Thomas passes to Lynn. And the shot no good. A bit short.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
23. Let's go.
And so it's Brooklyn with it.
A 3.
Irving, the pass to Stockton.
The 5.
Back to Irving. The shot to stop the run. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Len pulls it in.
Subscribe.
The Nets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Isley, the pass to Stockton.
That's off.
And the Nets miss again.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
And Edwards, here we go. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Well, they get 1 to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 22. Pass to Adams.
Adams.
Outside Vanderbilt. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded by Irving. Clock at 6. Fires for 3.
Defense putting up a good fight.
Irving, the pass to Stockton. Good work defensively by James.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him.
Every retained possession here. Lee, he's checked in for Brooklyn. That's on D. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Spats and fumbles with the ball. And overall,
Jeffrey,
they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
The back on the three.
He's got 14. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Stockton. Shot clock at 5.
Oh, on it.
Here's Lee. Offline with a 3.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Edwards with it. With the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards has got 24.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Irving. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to finish in traffic.
Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Gotta hit that.
James against Irving. To the inside. Len. He can't hit that time. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the
13-8. Let's go.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
Here's Lee. He's got 5. To the paint. Oh, there's the alley. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Edwards is doubled. Fader on the way. Knocked away. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Wells. Fires in the triple. Wells has got his first 3 points of the game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Fades back. Hits the rim on the way.
Good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Lee. He got it up in time, but so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A huge 24-point. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Lee.
3.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. You know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
James is out there with Edwards. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Jeffries in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Edwards. Outside Vanderbilt. On target from range.
34.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Irving against James. Irving, the pass to Lee. Leans. Oh, Adams with the block. They retain possession. Thomas misses. The Lakers shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Edwards can't hit. And so Capella will bring it up for Brooklyn. Thomas, the screen on James. Irving for three.
That's all.
Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
He's so good at manipulating defenders, using the pick and roll to do so there.
And here's Edwards outside. Brooklyn with the board. Capella's got 4 rebounds now.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Irving up top. Check by James. Irving against James. Clock at 4. The shot. And it's Irving missing.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
And here's Edwards outside. James outside.
That's all. I know it.
That three's off the mark. Nets trail by 21. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Snow. Adams covering. And here's Thomas from the arc. Adams grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Lee, the pass to Irving. Capella, screen on Adams. Irving for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Los Angeles leading by 21. The 3 ball. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards has got 31 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow. So impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Nets. Out to James. And Los Angeles with another 3.
And kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Now Irving. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against
right on. Playing touches after a game.
Monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
For 3.
1:49 left in the 4th. To the right side. Here's Stockton, guarded by Vanderbilt. Shots good by Stockton.
Get it, bro. Just 41.
A minute 31 left in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Champ.
He's dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Here's Lynn. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. 5 on the clock. Shoots a fadeaway. Stockton's shot is off.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Edwards against Irving. And there's James from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you have to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Edwards, his third personal foul.
That free throw good from Irving.
At the line for the Nets.
Both free throws good from Irving.
1.3.
Irving against Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Irving. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
We want to thank you
for Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Ali LaForce. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
I got to face the Timberwolves. We're not 10-0. Timberwolves is 8-10. We have Brittni Williams, Anthony Edwards, Dylan McDaniels, Darius Walker, and Julius Randle. Let's get it.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final, and these teams have had different stories so far in the NBA Cup. Greg, one is undefeated, the other is under 500 in these games.
Yeah, so that 3-0 team has major motivation, right? They want to keep the momentum going, but don't sleep on their opponent. They want to win to register some positive momentum and also focus on the regular season.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Walker out there with Randle, and it's Williams at the point. Edwards against James. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Edwards against James. McDaniel sets a screen for Williams. Randle right side. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here.
That's all.
And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Walker.
So
Williams has got the opening basket of the game for Minnesota.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. Getting the ball inside early.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Here's McDaniels. On the wing, Williams. Edwards defending. High, arcing shot. Williams' shot is off. Edwards inside. He's against Williams. Off target at the rim.
I hit that.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fires the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open team.
Edwards with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lets the three fly. Randall grabs the board.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Oh.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Edwards. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Shoot.
He's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical and looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Here's
Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
Julius Randall at the line for 2.
And he sinks the second.
That one. So far.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Edwards with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Kuminga's come in for the Timberwolves.
For the Timberwolves, number 34, Jonathan Kuminga.
Walker a screen on Adams. Clock at 6. Here's Randall. Adams, a nice D. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Edwards passes to Freeman. Edwards drawing the double team. That puts them in the lead.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Pass to Walker. Here's Kuminga. Down low. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Kuminga. Williams has got 7.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And he gets the bucket. Edwards got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Let's go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim.
Stay on it.
Outside Edwards. Randall from outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Freeman passes to Edwards. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. And he gets that one to go.
Let's go. None of the food.
We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Let's go.
Minnesota making some changes. Lebowski, he's checked in for Walker. McDaniels comes in for Evans. And it's Clark in for Williams. Now here's Randall. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And that one, good.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Clark against Edwards. Over Clark. And another basket for the Lakers.
Well, they just keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
There's 49 seconds left in the first.
Stop.
Pass to Randall. Here's McDaniels. That one a little long. Lakers leading by 4. Edwards passes to Freeman.
Let's go.
That one. No
Oh, 15 cents. Let's go.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
3.
6-second difference between the shot and gameplay.
Still.
Edwards looking it over. That one, no good. Randall with some nice D. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Misses from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And so with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
We've got Steven Adams. Edwards is out there with James. And it's Freeman in at the front. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. For Minnesota, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Clark.
Well, it's hard to stop him once he's at the rim. That's
18-14. Let's go. Let's go. Got the mentality.
Incredible.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
14.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
Also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense, not allowing the opposition to get comfortable, and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Bowen, he's checked in for the Daniels. Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. The Lakers, number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. He gets the three-pointer to fall. Bowen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Shannon. Hasn't made one
Darn,
yet.
you take that.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Don't take it.
James with it. Picked up by Edwards. Adams' shot is off.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too.
Agree.
It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. And he drives in. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the
opportunities
you truly can't allow.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rando comes in for Filipowski, and it's Williams in for Bowen. Here's Freeman. Hands it from downtown. Freeman's got his second bucket of the night.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
It's Edwards on the wing. James defending. The kick out to Walker.
That's all.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Three-pointer.
Walker's got himself on the board with three there.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Edwards against Williams. Right side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your team.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Jeffries kicks to James. Off target from outside. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 3. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
That shot, the 3, is very volatile. On games when it's falling, you can beat anyone, but when you're leaning on it and you go cold, tough sledding.
Here's Edwards, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Kuminga. The layup off target. Los Angeles leading by 5. Edwards with it. 35 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And
Let's go. Go 426.
He
Let's
was
go.
still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards against James. Oh, here's Edwards. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit.
And you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Los Angeles Lakers.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. And pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
A bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. Depends on what these guys are made of. And that's a halftime.
Look at so our first ball might be against the Spurs. Don't worry about it. We're gonna worry about this game. Get through this game.
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
When you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves. By McDaniel. Randall out there with Walker. And it's Williams at the point guard position. The Lakers on D. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Edwards. From deep three-point land. Rebound the Lakers. Freeman's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the basket by Edwards.
Let's go.
Edwards got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
An old school finish there with the finger roll. You gotta be committed to a move like that, and he was.
To the inside. Here's Edwards. Oh,
he
deflects off the backboard. Edwards finds James.
Play to me. Oh.
Williams against Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Back to James. Sinks the triple.
Let's go.
James has got 6 points.
Let's go.
Another big play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press it in.
And contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year it seems like the MVP is an international player. I had Hito Turkoglu as a
Let's go. 41-27. Let's go.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
Filthy, guys.
Filthy. Man, you said it, GA.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the practice hours that went into that. That would have gone into something else.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards. How his last 10 games have gone. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. From the arc.
That's all.
The Lakers with the rebound. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
Here's Edwards. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start the second.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Lakers leading by 14. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
So, Greg, you played the point. And create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Good question. Small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
3-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
When you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Outside Williams. Edwards with the block.
Grab it, 15.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Screen.
Adams with the screen on McDaniel. Edwards.
Let's go.
Slams it in.
4-5-29.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Timberwolves trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Randall finds Edwards.
2 minutes.
Back to Randall. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Minnesota making some changes. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Edwards. And it's Clark in for Williams. And again, it's the Lakers.
4-29.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
I don't want to pull away. I can't get up L1.
The floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
32.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Oh, here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. No good from the low block. Timberwolves trail by 15. Pass to Filipowski. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Green.
Outside Edwards. And finished by Edwards.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Clark against James. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Clark kicks to Kuminga. A 3. Edwards with the block. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Minnesota making a switch here. Boeheim's check in.
Number 0.
Lakers lead by 15. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound Minnesota.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Clark outside. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Clark's got 9. And so it's Los Angeles. Quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
The definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got James. He's out there with Edwards, and it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Offensive rebound. Can't connect from short range. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. A 12-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Pass to Shannon. Here's Filipowski. And the rejection by James. Shannon, no good. Lakers leading by 12. Outside Edwards. Adams sets the pick for Edwards. Minnesota with the rebound.
Holy, bro.
Clark outside. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Shannon. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Pass to Filipowski. Markov. Edwards defending. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Kuminga. It's deflected. Mark against Edwards. Pass to Adams. Lakers passing it around. Shoots the three. Offensive rebound. Now here's Edwards. Launches it. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Shannon. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside.
Point out 44.
Bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Outside Edwards. Here's Freeman. This one for three. Good on the triple. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good.
Good foul.
Thank you, David. The free throw drops for McDaniel.
First team foul. At the line for the
And so he hits both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
For three, Edwards. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And here's Edwards.
Let's go. 34.9.
Once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Launches a three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Walker's got his fifth rebound in this one. McDaniels against Adams. Outside Williams. Here's Edwards. Strong move Inside by Edwards.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the play.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
Let's go. 21, 6-21.
Edwards got 40 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Edwards against James. Edwards inside. Walker screen on Edwards. Williams for three. And James pulls it down.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Quick goal.
And that's
Quick,
an intentional
right.
foul. That's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. The second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
No, 3. Quick, 12.
Edwards looking it over. Randall outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
Not the foul.
Edwards against Williams. And
Not a foul
on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the
Just
line.
foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
The defender all over.
And Edwards drops them both.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
That's game, by the way. That's the one in.
And so the Lakers take the win. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup. 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching.
I gotta face the Pacers through 20-0. The Pacers 9-11. Pacers have Tyrese Halliburton, Adrian Nembhard, Ryan Dunn, Zion Williamson, Albert Zubac. Let's get it.
Downtown Los Angeles. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA? And we're getting a little deeper into the season now, Doris. For teams off to slow starts, how do they kick it into gear?
I think the answer, BA, is probably contingent on what is at the core of the problem. Did you start the season with injuries? Are there young players on your roster who now are expected to fulfill greater roles? I mean, so much goes into getting into a rhythm and a role. One of the things you have to know is, does the system fit the personnel we have? And if one of those two things don't mesh, something has to give.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Zion Williamson out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Dunn in at the 3, small forward. Now here's Edwards. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And both free throws good for Edwards.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Well, let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Halliburton. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. The shot by Dunn, no good. Halliburton against Edwards. Nice start for him.
4-2.
Taking his first shot.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Williamson outside. Inside. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Edwards against Halliburton. Edwards with it. Adams with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Edwards. Here's Adams. That's it. No good. Great D that time from Zubac. For Indiana, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Halliburton for 3. Buries it from 3. Halliburton's got 5 points.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch and shoot situations. No hesitation.
Edwards. Indiana with a rebound. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Nembhard outside. Dunn outside. Williamson passes to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's
oh my
best
fucking guys.
Well, he's certainly BA. Got to be
near
the
the
top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Now here's Edwards, the fader, and he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
You talking about Lakers?
Pass to Nembhard.
The OSC, we're like the dude, but look, what we go through it, we're like, get the fucking Pacers. Aries. Hey, could go to this shit right now.
Takes a 3. Good work defensively by James.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Oh.
Here's Edwards. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
2 minutes.
Now here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
Almost mind-boggling that you could string together brilliant basketball over such a sustained period of time. Think about the focus that they have to bring nightly. Think about the commitment to grinding it out every single night, regardless of your opponent. Just absolutely incredible stuff.
Here's Halliburton following the score by Los Angeles. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The 2 things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
Some changes for Indiana. Bell, he's checked in for Zubac. Neesmith comes in for Williamson. And Garland is subbed in for Dunn. Now here's Edwards. Last game out, he had 44. And there's James from the arc. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
What's really impressed me is his ability to create for others on the offensive end. He's got a sharp mind for the game, and he's put it to use helping his teammates find good shots.
Goodwin's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton, the pass to Goodwin. Garland against Edwards. Left side Garland. On the wing, Nembhard. Shoots. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Lakers trail by 4. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Garland. Pass to Freeman. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Goodwin. The Pacers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Halliburton against James. Halliburton on the wing. He's got 7. He can't get that one to fall.
Take it for the first quarter. Let's go.
Indiana ahead, up 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Oh,
on the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Darius Garland, also Andrew Nembhard out there, and it's Barrett in at the 3. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Jeffries. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Edwards. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Edwards got 8 points.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
On the wing, Nembhard. No good on the triple. And the Lakers shooting a rough 29% from the field here. That ties the game. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Barrett. It's stolen away. Now the Lakers moving it up from behind the arc. And Edwards good for 3. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the Pacers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And here we have a rundown of the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. The Lakers, number 1.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a game rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Here's Garland looking to win the run. The shot by Dunn, no good. The Lakers lead by 3. Pass to Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Adams, a pass to Jeffries. Edwards against Barrett. Fade away. It's not going to go for him. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Pacers. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And it's not the result they were hoping for. But every game is a chance to learn and make adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Pass to Freeman. This one for 3.
I hit that.
Rebound by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 4. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
Edwards. And one goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And some changes here for the Pacers. Zion Williamson is checked in for Barrett, and Halliburton is subbed in for Nembhard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
For 3, stay with it.
Pass to Garland. Back to Halliburton. And stolen by Edwards. And he lobs it up. Jeffries, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Williamson inside. Adams is there. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's a look at some numbers for him.
Over the past 10 games, his effective field goal percentage has really taken a tumble. In layman's terms, his offense just isn't as well-rounded as it could be right now.
The Pacers making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Pass to Jeffries. Edwards is doubled. Back to James. Out left to the wing. Outside Edwards. Here's Jeffries for three. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to review the game plan.
Going to shoot it for him.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of this one. The shot by Dunn, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Go.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. .103 left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Barrett passes to Dunn. Here's Garland. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Garland's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Perfecto. 19.
Slams it in.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Halliburton, the pass to Barrett. Garland with the ball. Dunn outside. A three, Barrett. Rebound, the Lakers. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Garland against Edwards. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now here's Dunn. Still no points. Williamson inside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Los Angeles Lakers. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me.
Carl.
Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've been patient, not allowing the other teams to speed them up. Just making the plays that are there.
Yeah, protecting the lead by protecting the ball. Sounds simple, yet it's anything but.
Look at the quarter.
Thanks for tuning in.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Los Angeles leading by 8. Edwards out there with James. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Jeffries in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Here's Edwards. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Lakers.
And so he makes both from the line.
Come on, now,
A really
let's go.
soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
To the left side wing. Here's Dunn. Down it goes. And a great
What the hell
assist
right
by
there?
Halliburton. Dunn's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Adams with a screen on Halliburton. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Offensive board from the arc. A nice shot by Jeffries. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
6 on the shot clock. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Another 3 for Indiana.
Now Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does,
whenever
he's out there, there's the steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a chance for us to show you this season's top scorers. Second, Zion Williamson.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Zubac, screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Adams. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Lakers. Things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable.
When I look at the Lakers, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Williamson passes to Nembhard. Back to Williamson. Zubac, screen. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Up top, Edwards. Defended by Halliburton. With the fadeaway. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 24.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. On the take. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Darius Garland, he's checked in 4 done. And both free throws good for Edwards.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Williamson outside. To the inside. Here's Garland. And it's blocked by Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second personal
No
foul.
debate there. He got hammered.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 16-point game. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
For the Lakers.
Zubac's high post. Garland, the pass to DeMar. Back to Garland. Can they get it? And Indiana misses again.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively. Bothered that shot.
Chalk up 2 there. Edwards has got 13 points in this quarter.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Garland, the pass to Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, my goodness. What a gritty finish from Zubac. Big fella. Okay.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Pass to Freeman. Back to Edwards. Here's Freeman. Down low. Out to James. To the wing, right side. Edwards is doubled. The 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pacers trail by 16. Oh, a power move. Zion.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Edwards against Garland. Pass to Freeman. Lets it go from deep. Hits a 3-pointer. Freeman's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Halliburton finds Zubac. James against Halliburton. Inside. Got a hand on it.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Outside Garland. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part. Being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
1 second left. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 17 at the end of the period. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Pacers trail by 17. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. They've got Halliburton, also Darius Garland out there, and it's done in a power forward. Back to Garland. Halliburton on the wing, and stolen by Edwards. And it's the Lakers on the break. 4-3, and Los Angeles another 3. Guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. And it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
5 to shoot. Halliburton, the pass to Garland. Good on the shot.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Out to James. Launches it. Connects from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Barrett passes to Halliburton. Back to Barrett. From the high post. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Let's go.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Halliburton against James. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Garland against Edwards. And he makes it on the layup. Edwards got 40 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Halliburton against James. And here's Halliburton. Dunn outside. Pass to Barrett. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Out to James. Sinks the tray. James has got 6 in the quarter.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Halliburton on the wing. Check by James. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Dunn outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Garland. Outside Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton outside. Garland for 3. No good on the shot. Oh, good D by Edwards. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Edwards got 42 in the game. So it's the Pacers now. And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter. James against Halliburton. Here's Garland. Cans it from the wing.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Edwards against Garland. The fadeaway. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Edwards got 44.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Champ.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebound, the Lakers. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Edwards. And it's good for 2. Edwards got 46.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Garland finds Halliburton. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Well, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw misses.
Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Outside Edwards. 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off.
Law wins. Y'all answer the question in the chat, and are you subscribed?
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Here we go. Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got James. He's out there with Edwards, and it's Adams in at the 5.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And Wembanyama outside. Mitchell a screen on Adams. Adams against Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
With the fadeaway. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Vassell outside. Pass to Jackson, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Spurs. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Then when you look at the Lakers, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards can't hit. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
The shot from the low post is good. Edwards got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And a deep 3 from James. Kept alive. And the basket by Freeman.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Castle. James covering. Vassell sets a screen for Jackson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Mitchell outside for Jackson. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
McGee, he's checked in for the Spurs. Now here's Edwards. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
I was up with that screen set, yo.
San Antonio with the rebound. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play tonight.
Here is Edwards after the basket by San Antonio. With the bars in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Lakers, number 1. The Spurs, second.
And they may be getting it done in slightly different ways, guys, but both of these teams are putting up a ton of points.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
3.
Wembanyama outside. Shoots over Adams. Wembanyama, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Edwards against Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Jeffries kicks to Edwards. 5 to shoot. over Jackson.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 8.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Vassell against James. Vassell was screen on Edwards. Castle misses. The Lakers in the lead. And the rejection by Jackson. And Benyama passes to McGee. There's Jackson with the 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Edwards inside. Over Castle. The shot is good off the backboard. Edwards got 10.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Jackson. Intercepted. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
14-11.
Take care of the ball, fellas. That's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass.
12
points for him.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's Castle. Edwards defending. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Jackson misses. And here's Edwards. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. Lakers ahead, leading by 5. Let's take a quick break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Sohan is out there with Armstrong. Then it's D'Anthony Melton. Then goes McGee. And it's Vassell in at the shooting guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. James against Vassell.
A 3.
Armstrong with the screen on James. 6 on the shot clock. Vassell kicks to Melton. The tray. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Edwards.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly
20-11.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Vassell against James. Now here's Vassell. Defense is right there. Pass to Melton. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, D'Anthony Melton flies under the radar, Clark, but he is a solid role player.
Rock solid in every way, partner. Does a little bit of everything. You know, he's a disruptive defender and has great instincts at that end of the floor. He also can space the floor for you because he can make threes, but also can make plays, too.
You know, a bit undersized, but Vassell using it to his advantage to get around.
Back in.
A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama comes in for Armstrong.
Yeah,
and Davion Mitchell subbed in for D'Anthony Melton. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. Edwards drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And taking a look now at the stats for Wembanyama. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging about 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Here is Edwards. He's got 16. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. Edwards drives in. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set. And there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Pass to McGee. Now, Vassell. He takes it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
James. Second.
And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
And the Spurs making a change here. Castle's checked in. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
This is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The layup missed.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. He makes that one drop, only a second, 5 tries.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. McGee, he's checked in for Vassell. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Edwards inside. Over Castle. And he wheels that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Blocking our Willie feet right here.
Now, Sohan. He has yet to score.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Wembanyama. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Here's Castle. 7 points in the game. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. It's good. Castle's got 9 points. 1:12 left now here in the second. Edwards inside. Over Castle. Edwards can't hit.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And it's Sohan missing. Los Angeles leading by 7. Edwards drives in, misses from close range.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Castle. That three off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Edwards from 13 feet. It goes down. Edwards got 24 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Castle. Fires for three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
And that is it for halftime.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Doncic out there with Edwards. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Freeman in at the 4 shot. Edwards inside. Over Castle. Edwards with another miss. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Vassell. A step back shot here. And it's Luka with the rebound.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Back to Jackson for the 3. San Antonio again missing. Lakers leading by 11. Edwards is good. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. Steven Adams on top.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
Well, his adaptability is a terrific attribute to have. I mean, he plays his game based on the look the defense gives him. And he's prepared to try anything and do anything in order to get the high percentage shot.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4.
Let's go.
Got to get on
track. Let's go.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this
crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Buries the long-range jumper.
This offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Edwards inside. Over Castle. Edwards can't hit.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Vassell kicks to Jackson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Good shot by Mitchell, no good.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama high post. Jackson with it. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
The first throw.
Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. McGee, he's checked in for Mitchell.
Number 26.
For 3, Edwards. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 12. Pass to Castle. And here is Vassell. Jackson a screen on Edwards. Vassell drives in. Jackson from long range. Doncic grabs the miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA.
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would like to have professional basketball. For 3, Edwards. Nice defense by Vassell.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Vassell against Edwards. Shoots over Vassell. And he
let's go. 42. Let's go. Let's take what defense gives us at this point.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Edwards against Vassell. A fader. Edwards no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Here's Castle. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to McGee. Over Jeffries. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Here's Edwards. No good on the fadeaway. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next... The big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that. Probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So here's the 4 with the lengthy Wembenyama playing the 5. Mitchell is out there with Anthony Melton. And it's McGee in at the 3 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. For 3, Mitchell. The rebound by the Lakers. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And the basket by Edwards.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Sohan. To the paint. Edwards with the block. And he's able to get it back. Great open look there.
The right guys who can work that in-between area really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Here's Edwards. Bank shot, no good. Spurs trail by 6. Mitchell outside. Pass to Melton. Now here is McGee from downtown. And it's Luka with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 12 points in just the second half.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Melton against Doncic. Melton feeling it out a bit. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jeffries. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 10. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight. Out their opponent the entire game. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
First personal foul.
First one falls for. A different look now for San Antonio. Sharon Jackson. He's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Cassell comes in for McGee.
This is a 40.
And Castle is subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Outside Edwards. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Misses in close. Pass to Castle. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Freeman, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set up.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge.
Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Wembenyama, a screen on Doncic. Outside for Jackson. Mitchell wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 12. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
24-40.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And on that.
Basket by Jackson.
3-4-3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Freeman passes to Edwards. Takes a three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Vassell finds Jackson. Here's Castle. Takes the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Edwards inside. Fades. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Got a hand on it. Now here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. .104 left in the game. And again, the Lakers no good. It's Vassell on the wing. Inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Edwards with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Mitchell. And his offensive struggles continue.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Shoots a fader. Edwards. That's good. Edwards got 40 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And the three ball is good.
Edwards got
43 points. Launches it from deep. Misses. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark. Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark.